Hello my friends, and welcome back to my channel. We are in Lviv, Ukraine, next to the Polytechnic Ukrainian University in Lviv, and it's a good place to study, to learn languages. And let me show you around a bit. It's a great building of the Lviv Polytechnic here, university, one of the schools in one of the colleges in universities in Lviv, Ukraine. And you can see it's a really grand and amazing building here, entrance to the school. It's world famous Lviv Polytechnic. It's very old, one of the oldest universities in Eastern Europe. And today we're gonna continue learn English by reading Tom Sawyer by Mark Twain. So guys, I'll be learning together with you how to proper pronounce English while reading to you, by actually attempting to read, and in that I'll be learning proper pronunciation myself while showing you the process, what I'm doing while traveling in Europe, what I'm doing, and I hope it helps you to learn as well, same as I'll be doing, while at the same time sightseeing beautiful landmarks of Lviv, Ukraine. It's winter, -4 or 5 Celsius, really cold here, and it's gonna get even colder for the next few days. Gonna get really cold at night, snow, but it's really beautiful to see. So we're gonna start reading. I chose the Tom Sawyer by Mark Twain, since it's world famous book, and we'll start from chapter 1. Tom, no answer. Tom, no answer. What's gone with that boy, I wonder? You, Tom, no answer. The old lady pulled her spectacles down and looked over them about the room. Then she put them up and looked out under them. She seldom or never looked through them for so small a thing as a boy. They were her state pair, the pride of her heart, and were built for style, not service. She could have seen through a pair of stove lids stove lids just as well. She looked perplexed for a moment, and then said, not fiercely, but still loud enough for the furniture to hear. And we'll continue reading. And for those whom English is second language, it's good if you can memorize the words and sentences which you can't understand, and Google Translate later on. She did not finish, for by this time she was bending down and punching under the bed with the broom, and so she needed breath to punctuate the punches with. She resurrected nothing but the cat. I never see the beat of that boy. She went to the open door and stood in it and looked out among the tomato vines and Jimson weeds that constituted the garden. No Tom. So she lifted up her voice and at an angle calculated for distance and shouted, "I never did see the beat of that boy." She went to the open door and stood in it and looked out among the tomato vines and Jimson weeds that constituted the garden. And no Tom. So we continue reading it. And next passage is presented himself before Aunt Polly, who was sitting by an open window in a pleasant railroad apartment, which was bedroom, breakfast room, dining room, and library combined. The balmy summer air, the restful quiet, and the odor of the flowers, and the drowsing murmur of the bees had their effect, and she was nodding over her knitting, for she had no company but the cat, and it was asleep in her lap. Her spectacles were propped up on her grey head for safety. She had thought that, of course, Tom had deserted. So, my friends, follow me on my channel, and we'll keep on reading famous texts together. And I hope to see you for my next classes. And subscribe. Don't forget to follow me on Instagram and YouTube. And I'll see you for next time. Have a good day.